start drawing with this and with the black color. So I take the black. As I told, half of the house is visible. So we can start just a little bit beneath the top part. Start from one side. Nice curvy for the roof. Even if you do, because acrylic, we are not able to erase it like pen or pencil. But it's okay, even if we make a mistake with the other color, we can come on top and fix the shape. So it doesn't matter if you made a mistake, no worries. Shape it like that. It's easier when you have an idea where it should become like this. For example, if I compare the line like this, it's exactly on a half. So I divide the line to show this is the half of my house and of my painting, and it's placed something close to this part. So I draw a little line here to imagine about this line, and it's not exactly on a half, it's more than half. So I move there. So just for an idea. Then start shaping this line, come down like that. Nice and C curve. Then even on the top, we move that up. And you see, it's not a perfect line. It's a little bit here down, this one a little top. So the shape of house is interesting. And it's a little bit down here. Make pointy the top of the roof. And I'm not drawing any circle-y or this shape of the window. I will do that later. Even I'm more comfortable to do with the flat brush. So I move with that. Shape it like this here. And then again, one big C curve, come down a little more further toward the left. And make it pointy here. Then come again down, straight, inside, and then again straight. So this is whole drawing of the house. I recommend to add a black tone every part of here. It's so much easier to add the black. And the other reason, because black is not covered very well most of the time. And we need to go with the second layer. So I recommend to go with the first layer to cover whole this shape of house with the black color. And then even for the second layer, when we come on top and add the tone again on it, we can fix any part later. So just, and even add the window on top later. this purple and I take blue, try to mix them together. More paint, like blue and purple can mix together. That's the nice bluey purpley. It's more close to the color that we need here. It's so close to this. And a tiny touch of white I'm going to add to make it brighter and lighter for the top part. So I think I need all this paint to mix because the background is a big part. And then I take a little bit here, mix with the white. It's not much light, but a little bit fine to bring the white color. And this is the lighter tone. So if you have purple, directly go with the tube. If not, we can mix like this and then apply on a canvas. With a bigger brush, because even if you work with a small size, mine is 9 by 12 inches, it's not much big, but even with this size, it's more easier to go with flat and bigger brush. Not much big, it depends on the size of your canvas. I'm going to start with lighter color, and I'm not see any moon on top. Just easily cover whole the background with lighter purple. Now it's a good time to fix the drawing. Even the drawing of the house. For example, I'm not happy with this part. Add more sky color close to that and fix the color, fix the shape actually, fix the shape of the roof. But when I want to fix it, I try to be a little bit slow to be accurate more. Even I use tip of the brush. And then I am coming on top with more black to make it a little bit longer here. And the other point, when you work with any paint, if you don't want to go with the second or third layer, it's easier to go with heavy paint. Heavy paint easily covers the all white of canvas and can make a texture on top, and it's so lovely. So I recommend always to start with heavy paint. So I'm not move on more with this brighter color. I just go the other side because the top of the sky is more lighter. The rest is with the darker tone. You have to come. And you see when I'm coming on top with the tip of flat brush is easily I can move on like that and cover the edge of roof. Bring it more. This is gold yellow, but any yellow you have would be okay and work. Then white. Mix these two together to reach lighter tone. So this is lighter yellow, even more white. So with a smaller brush, we can apply to make the circle on top of the sky. So I take some, and if you see, I'm not adding any water on my paint. I prefer to have my paint look like oil and be heavy. So first, start to make a outline of circle to have an idea it's nice or need to make it bigger or smaller. Then you can fix the shape more, accurate a little. So it shows that it's the moon is cut from the sky. But after it gets dry, I will let you know how you can make it more go to the background and fade to the stance a little bit and disappear this hard edge around it. It needs to be a little bit dry and then we can go for that. So far is okay. Even when it's yellow, at the same time, clean it with the napkin. Just pure white, come on top a little bit, bring some brush stroke with the pure white color. It makes it interesting, more look like the real moon. In between, there is some pure white. Just touch it. It's easier to add a drop of water, just a drop of water, because when you add drop of water, it helps your paint move easily, but not much, just a bit, and then really straight like that. If you work on a table, straight. If you work on easel, again, straight toward your canvas. Start drawing, like from one part, move like this. And then you can draw the line more narrow. When you take it straight like that. And then when you're close to the home, try to make it thicker. Then add a lots of tiny branch to that. Even drop of water. You can separate it in different sections, tiny or big, like this. And even it doesn't need to be straight because there is no branches straight. They're curvy, broken. So it depends. Even you can go like this from one side and make it interesting. Or even a tiny tree branch close to that. But if you like to have narrow line, you need to add a little drop of water. Use the pointy brush to help have a narrow line. This is for this section. For the other section, I can move on with the flat brush. So again, the same happen. A little bit drop of water into paint, make it runny, so flat. And if you see my brush, it's so pointy and liney, like this. The hair is not spread everywhere. With this kind of flat brush, you can do the line. If spread everywhere, the line that you draw gets thicker and thicker. So just again, straight toward the canvas, try to draw the line like that. Then you need to feel comfortable to move your brush, turn it toward the left, right, make it broken, shorter line or longer. It totally depends on you to feel free and easy with the brush. It doesn't need to go with the flat one. If it's comfortable, you can go with that. If not, just the pointy brush is easier and round one. I go like this. Again, try to go with the long. I just go with the watery brush, take a little yellowy white that we already have, make it a little bit watery, not much water, a little bit, and then touch the napkin. I don't want to have a heavy paint. I just would like to have a little watery paint around into the brush. And so smooth and soft, try to touch the edge. Touch the edge of the moon, it disappears. It try to make it a little bit like a mystery. Oh, sorry, be careful not touch any part. Again, I back and make it watery, touch the napkin. Around the edge of moon, I want to make it disappear. Even you can make it a little bit bigger if you like. This watery brush stroke, same as watercolor, come on top and help the paint go to the background more and disappear the hard edge. So, because when it get dry, it's go to background, it disappear, it's not get really hard and sharp because it has a lots of water inside the brush for this. Okay, so please practice the moon and then we move on for the windows. Okay, so for next part, I'm coming on top with just the circly part of the window and shape the windows. So first of all, this part is get just a circle shape of window. So I draw the circle. Heavy paint, and when you mix the yellow with white, it can be more thick and it can be sit on top of the dark color easily. So very slow and gently, please. Clean circle we need to have. And this is one window. For the other, I have here just curvy on top and then straight both sides. Add a tone here inside. And then shape the window more accurate. This is another one, and then the third one again, the same as here, same as this one. I just go with this shape. And you see when I use white in mixing with the yellow, the paint gets really thick and heavy, like opaque paint. It can sit on top of the black color even. So again, I use a really thick paint. It gets time to get dry. It needs more time to dry. And we give the windows time. And then we come on top for making a little more details for the windows. So now I'm coming on top with just a pure black color. And I really feel happy to do it by with a flat brush actually. So it's much more easier for me. I just go with a thick line here, make it black. And even on this part, separate the circle to this division. Even you can make it a little bit thicker. Sometimes when the paint is still wet, need more patience to make it thick. Even this line here. So with a tiny thick line, I try to shape it. And again, from this way, 1 and 2. And the third one is this window.